All right. So here we are on a Wednesday night, not DIQ, VIP training. And we have Jennifer Havala, who is not a grandma, but she has a grandkid's picture there. I love it. But she's looking good. She's a 17-year-old son. And look at how amazing her skin is for that. That's all. You just look so good, Jen. And so I know most of you, this is a really early time or it's an awkward time, but my kids are away at Awana. So it's like an hour that I have. So I have to, okay, it's perfect. And that's why it's great because we can record this and everyone can watch it at a later time. So VIP, this is what I was thinking I would do. And then Jen can ask or add or anything since she's on, anything that you want to do. So I was going to talk a little bit about recruiting. Because of course, if we want to move up and keep moving up the VIP, a lot of it is about recruiting and adding members to our team. Secondly, I was going to talk about caring for our current team and how that looks and how to lead them. And then thirdly, I wanted to talk a little bit about selling and moving up towards a reorder business and modeling that and helping other people on your team to do that. And talking through some goals. So, what is it that you want and, wanting more and how that looks. So a couple of dates that I want, or one date that I want you to write down as VIPs is April the 6th. It's a Wednesday night. I'm just confirming that. I believe at this same time, April the 6th, yes, at 6:30 Alberta time, we will have a Chris Stuchlak call for anybody who wants more. So this can be for your consultants, for you, anyone that you think of on your VIP team, make sure that they know about this. Again, it will be recorded like this, but it's anyone who wants more as a consultant, just to know more, to do more, to earn more, to learn more. And we're just looking for anyone who wants more from the Beauty Control Opportunity. And that will be April the 6th at 6:30. And Chris Stuchlak, I'm so excited. He's working with us in Canada again. I had a great call with him this afternoon. He is he's such a great leader, and we're really blessed to have him here in Canada. So, all right. So first off, recruiting, and I did a recruiting training before, but recruiting is kind of like the key thing. Of course, in our business, it consists of booking, spas, selling, hostess coaching, recruiting, and leadership. So that you can really put our business into those 5 pieces. And those are basically the 5 pieces of the Consultant Business School. So I would highly suggest, if you don't have the Consultant Business School, that you would order that. And it's not easy to find on BeautyNet, but if you go into products and you put in the search Consultant Business School, it will give you individual modules, and the whole set is $40. It's kind of like the Beauty Control University. So, and it's good to read through that. There's so much you can learn from that. But recruiting is really a mindset, and it's deciding, I am going to share this opportunity. And I had a big aha before, like, I'm being actually really selfish if I don't share this. Here I have all these amazing treatments, incredible products at such a great price, an amazing opportunity, and how selfish I am of not sharing this. So recruiting is like a mindset of knowing how much you have to give and sharing it with everyone around you. So, and not ever apologizing, because the only way you're being pushy is if you never let people say no to you. So share it and tell people, I'm growing a VIP team, I'm growing a director team, and I'd love for you to join me. I'm looking for people who want to make money or save money, who want to have better skin, who need to have more spa time on their own. I'm looking for people who have moms or people they want to share with, who want to get their products for free. Tell them, think through the people that you would love on your team, and be looking for quality people. Wendy Stancombe talks about recruiting up. And that means, look for people who have a degree, because that means that they have gone through 4 years. They're consistent people, right? They have focus. Look for people who coach teams. they're leaders, they're coaching, you know, even they're even grade 7s or whatever. Look for moms who have multiple kids who can pull themselves together and get somewhere on time. You know, look for people who are positive, who people are drawn to. Look for people who are good listeners, who are confident. Look for people who have great skin. Look for people who have bad skin, who want to have great skin. Just be really looking for people that you want to add to your team, and then tell them, look, I really see that you have leadership. You know, you're an incredible leader as you coach those girls, and I'm looking for people like yourself who maybe wants some more flexibility or needs to pay for an extra bill. But I'm looking to grow a great team of women like yourself, and I'd love to work with you. You know, can I come spa you at your work for 15 minutes? Whatever. So be looking. And the second thing with recruiting is have your people book, your prospecting book. So whether that be an actual paper book or whether that be a list on your iPad, but it has to be like, we're in the people business. So if we don't have a people book, we don't have really a business. And the top Nutramedics lady, last leadership, she came from Australia and spoke to us. And she said, at any given point, you need to have 100, and she was talking to directors, but she said, you need to have 100 names on your list. And I'm like, oh my goodness, 100, that's like grade 12. I'm in like grade 6, you know? I'm always working with like 30 names. But 100 is a great goal. If you're not even close there, start with 50. But to really start with your Frank list. And that's something I do every year. No matter what, I always just sit down like I was brand new and I go, okay, friends, relatives, associate. I try to get at least 10 in each category. And then when I have 10, I try and get another 10. And then I think, okay, like relatives, associates, neighbors, connections. And then I go like, okay, who, and then I try and pick a whole bunch of random things, like 50 random things, like who has red highlights in their hair? Who do I know has green shoes? Who do I know that just became a grandparent? Who do I know that has lots of freckles? Who do I know that has 4 iPads? Who do I know that's pregnant? And it's just like, play the game, right? Like play the game and make a list of 50. And right there, most of us could pull up 50 names just by doing the Frank list and then a goofy Frank list, right? A goofy list. And it can be, you know, and it doesn't, you don't have to know everybody's name, but like that girl at the grocery store that always smiles so nicely. Or, you know, just having those contacts. And like Kathy said on our DIQ call today, she's always writing, okay, notes about that person. And I do the same thing. Like Sarah, she has 3 older daughters. She was driving that brand new car she just bought, and she's a teacher, you know, whatever. And so, and of course, always be getting contact information as much as you can. But often there are places where you will run into them or whatever. So be in the people business. And know, like as a VIP, if you're wanting to move up, decide a number that you want every month. So of course, as someone wanting to move to director, the template is 3 every single month. So like getting a piece of paper, literally, and writing down new March recruits, and then literally having a space for them, you know, like this, 3 spaces, or, you know, having like 10 spaces or whatever and 3 highlighted. Actually, studies show mentally when you write down on a piece of paper and you have the spots for them, you fill them way quicker. Just like when I'm speaking, I'll take blank pieces of paper and I'll write the title or when I'm speaking, to whom I'm speaking, and I'll have it there. And studies show that then my mind is more aware of it, and when something comes to me, then boom, I have a spot to file that onto. So it's the same with recruiting. Every month, know how many you're going for. And again, 3 is a good number. If that seems like that's grade 12 to you, just start with one every month. Okay, and then you can share that. You have a place for that, and you can, when you're out and about, you can even say, you know what, to that coach or whatever, you know, I'm looking for 1 person every month, and I really thought about you this month. You know, here's a catalog. I would really love to come spa you, or I'd really love to connect for coffee. And just saying that out loud, I'm looking for 3 people this month, or I'm looking for 1 person this month, it really makes them feel special, and it really places focus on that. So the other thing that I could say about recruiting, and Jen, you've heard this before, is mindset. And we don't always feel great. Like every month, and every day of every month, we don't wake up and go, woohoo, I'm amazing. I'm so good at this business. I'm going to go out there and get amazing people, and they're going to love me, and I'm going to meet all my goals, and that's great, right? I mean, especially as women, like I notice I cycle. So like when I'm getting my period before then, my energy is lower. I'm tireder. I don't handle as much as well. I'm in that zone right now, and I just know, okay, I have to be a little more intentional. And so my mindset is like, I'm like, okay, I'm in like an athlete. Business is like an athlete. I need to create the right mindset. So I have it, mind over matter. So the simple thing that I do is gratefuls, wins, and wants. And I make that specific to my business. So I'll be like, oh, I'm so grateful for that new catalog. I'm so grateful for the skincare that I just love that helps me fight my acne at this time of the month. I'm so grateful for all the wonderful people on my team, or I'm so grateful for all the lists that I'm getting on my prospecting, whatever. And then wins, like, okay, wins, I'm actually doing this mindset thing. Or wins, I actually got out of bed when I didn't feel like it. Wins, I have my list ready to go of, I know my goals, right? So some wins. And then what do I want? Okay, I really want those 3 new recruits. I really want to gain knowledge. I really want to study 1 module of the Consultant Business School every month, whatever. So your mindset, and as soon as you do that, it takes literally 5 minutes. But as soon as you do that, you can switch your mindset. And when you switch your mindset, you create way better results. It's incredible. So as a VIP, that's my little recruiting piece for you. And just, it's not something you have to do as a VIP. You don't have to move to senior VIP with 6, and EVIP is 9, and director. Not at all. You can stay at VIP and become a great seller, you know, or you can stay at VIP, work on your reorder business, and just stay with you. That perfect, right? There's always options. So secondly, I want to just talk about caring for your team as VIP, leading your team. So as you gain new people on your team, you want to do kind of 3 or 4 special main things. Number 1 is you want to do a grand opening for everybody. So make sure as you bring someone on, you say, you know what? I really would love to do a grand opening for you. And they may be like, well, I'm not really interested in doing the business. I just wanted this for my, great. Let's just do a spa, and we'll gather your favorite friends and family, you know, 5, 10 people. And then they can order with you every month with the client brochures. They can get aware of the products. But the more people you have ordering with you every month, the more that you're going to get higher discounts, and the more you're going to be able to shop the specials each month. So if they like absolutely no to grand opening, I'm not doing a spa, then great, let's do a book party. Awesome. Here's the monthly client brochures. Monthly client brochures as a VIP are your best friend. So I just have stickies in them because I'm going to cut this up and use some of this for my open house. But your monthly client brochures are your best friend. So make sure every new consultant that you have knows about these. They know when to order them on the 20th of the month, or to go on an auto ship program to get these. They know that they're never needing to get a business card, because these are their business cards. It's 16 cents for these. So at the very least, all of your people on your team, you want them to be sharing these. Help them make a list, their own prospecting list. Okay, who do you see weekly or monthly? How are we going to, when are you going to hand these out? Perfect. Collect your orders on the 15th of every month, and then place your order around the 20th, the 21st, so you can order these for next month. And everyone can be doing that. So number 1, for your new consultants, you want to do a grand opening. And again, if they're not wanting to do the business, great. Let's just do a spa and introduce your friends to the products so they can order with you. And then if they're really close to that, do a book party. Get them sharing the client brochures. If they're really, really, really close to that, let's do a Facebook party. Another thing is, let's just get you sharing the brochure. Do 10 orders in your first 10 days. So activate them, get them moving. Secondly, so number one is grand opening, or getting them moving, getting some activity, getting them some people around them to know. And number two is getting them to Beauty U. So there's lots of ways to do Beauty U. I do a webinar once a month. You can use the recording. You can have them watch it. Then you can ask them questions. Your director will help you, or your leader to set them up, and make sure you get them to Beauty U. And then thirdly, get them working towards Dream Start to earn their free products in month 1, month 2, and month 3. Jen Kwam, who's a new director who almost has 100 people on her team. She promoted to director with 50 people. Now, like 3 months later, she already almost has 100 people. She'll have 100 people this month. So she's really she's doing an amazing job at qualifying everyone. So getting them that Dream Start. So she's doing a little video today. She's going to post the watch for that on Beauty Control Team Canada. So get them going with Dream Start. And then every month with your people on your team as a VIP leader, you want to be sending them the specials. So your director most likely will send the specials in an email. So often they'll see the Achiever, then they'll see the monthly client brochure, they'll see, and then, but you're their leader. So often Beauty Control mail will be like almost junk mail to them, or my emails, they may look or may not. But you, as their VIP leader, if you even take like the director's email and just forward it to them from you, and they see it's from you, and just say, hey, you already got this from director, but I'm just making sure you see this because A, B, and C. It's got the great, the specials on here. It's got the free shipping. I just didn't want you to miss out on this, this, and this, right? So as a leader, you're sending the information, or you send a text. Hey, check out that email Cindy just sent, your director, or whatever. Or, hey, I just wanted you to know about the free shipping today. So you're really just keeping them in the know, and you can even tell them, my job is that Tracy Jose? I can only see purple curtains and the top of your forehead. There you are. Hey. Hey, and yeah, you don't have to be seen, but congratulations on your sunglasses and VIP.
Thank you.
So great. You are a VIP. Awesome. That's so awesome. Yeah, so as a VIP leader, you really are the leader of them. So what you say, they'll listen to, right? So often if you tell them, look, the first step is to have a grand opening, they'll do it. And then you tell them, okay, second step is to get you to Beauty U, they'll do it. Third step is to do your Dream Start. So let's get you sharing some orders with people and work toward. And then thirdly, or fourthly, I want you to know I'm going to be sending you the specials, keeping you in the know. And then really, the fifth thing is tell them about VIP. So show them every time, so just like me, I would love for you to be a VIP, because VIP means that you're going to get 10 to 15% higher profit or discounts, and up to 50%. So we all like the best specials. I want you to be getting your products for free. Let's get some people ordering every month with your monthly client brochures and get people around you doing that. So so those are kind of your 5 things there to do as a VIP leader. And most of you are doing a great job of that, but I just kind of wanted to reiterate what you do as a VIP with your team. Do you have any questions about that, Jen or Tracy? No? Okay. Oh, I'll just continue on as in teacher mode then. Here we go. So we've talked about recruiting and the mindset and making goals around that. We've talked about caring for your team as a VIP leader. Now, thirdly, I just want to talk about selling, because VIPs are in the best place to sell, because VIPs can make that 50% every single month, right? So you want to get to always to that 500 mark to get your 50%. So it's wise to, again, set a goal, have a mindset. So for me, I think 2 years ago, As directors and VIPs, they implemented a plan that we needed to do 600 retail a month to maximize our pay, and then $1,500 in personal sales, and recruit 3 a month to get our highest earnings on our personal recruited people. So I thought, okay, I'm going to build my reorder business to $600. So I thought, okay, I'm not sure how long, but I'm going to try to in about 6 months to get my reorder business to 600. And so I started every day, meaning every work day of mine, which is really consistently 3 to 4 days a week. So 3 to 4 days a week, I would, I put a plan into place that I would contact 3 to 5 people every day. And it was just clients that I already had, or new people, and it was just for the purpose of checking in, seeing how product was going, or seeing if they wanted to get together for a little mini facial or whatever. And I thought, okay, I'm just want to get to the place where I have 600 in reorders. And sure enough, just by doing those things, and most of us have enough clients or whatever, people that we know of, that if we're just checking in with them and asking about a facial, or that we, major things happen. So I did that. Within 6 months, had a $600 reorder business. And I thought, oh my goodness, okay, I'm just going to keep building on this. So then I amped it up a little bit, made sure I was doing about 5 phone calls a day. So this is really a personal email, a personal text, a personal phone call, or personal Facebook, where you're contacting that person directly and specifically. So today it was my friend in Abbotsford, and I texted her and I said, oh my goodness, last time I saw you when I was at the retreat, Tracy, I said, you had said that you were running out of a few products, tell me more what you need, so that was my one contact. It took me like 30 seconds. My other one was a friend at church that I remembered a couple weeks ago said, oh, I need some more foundation. So I texted her. And then another one was a client that had come to my open house, and that's like in November, so it's a while ago. And I just emailed her and I said, hey, I have a sale on Cell Block C and eye cream. What do you need anything? So those are my 3 touch base. But those 3 people have already contacted me back, and I've got orders because I personally connected with them. So the other thing that you can do with reorders as a VIP, and really anybody can do this, but I do for contact, I send out 1 email a month, and it's called Cindy's Shelf Specials. And I send a link to the client brochure. And I also have 3 other things that are on my shelf. So you don't have to do this, but if you have products that you can put 3 other things on sale. So I put an eye cream that I have quite a few on for half price that I'll still make money. I have a whole bunch of hydrating mists from Hostess Gifts. So I said, if you purchase $80 or more, I'll give you one of those for free. And I did the Sculpt, my favorite, $10 off. So those 3 things. So when I'm at a spa, or when I'm talking with a new person or whatever, I say, what would you like to see my specials once a month? It's called a Cindy Shelf Specials email that will come out once a month. They almost always say yes, because I tell them it's once a month. And I said it will have the link to our specials, and it will have 3 things also for my spa. And then if I have a couple openings for spa dates, I'll put them in there too and say, oh, you get this and this for having a spa. So what that does is it trains my clients to look for that. So once a month they get that, and then every day, 3 to 4 days a week, I am contacting them. The other thing that I do is I hand these out physically to about 40 people. So again, people that I see weekly or monthly. So all my neighbors get this. Like not all my neighbors, but I've done neighborhood spas, and so I hand these out to probably 15, 20 of my neighbors every month. And then I have other friends and clients in Cochrane, and then I have some church ones that I put in the folders. And so I'm doing physically, and then I'm mailing out some to BC, so everyone has a choice, but I'm mailing out some and giving out some, sending an email. and I've set a goal, right? I went, okay, I want 600 in reorders. Now I want 1,500 in reorders. And this last year I averaged 1,500 in reorders. So that's like, it's making $800, $900 a month with really one email, and 3 to 5 like point of contacts or quick calls a day, 3 or 4 days a week. And then I do 2 open houses a year. One coming up here in April for Mother's Day, and one November for Christmas. So that's I've trained my clients. They know I have 2 open houses. They know I send 1 email a month, and they know I touch base with them. And when I'm meeting someone new, my mental space is, okay, how can I keep this as a client for life? Because a client for life can turn into a hostess. She can turn into a consultant. She can turn into a VIP or a director for me. So I'm not thinking I'm in and I'm out, I'm selling and I'm leaving. I'm thinking, how can I bring her from an initial point of contact to a client for life? And I tell them I have a little store in my office. You can come to my house anytime and shop. So I have lots of people that pick up their products here, and then you have that little connect point with them, right? So, okay, so that's my selling piece. Any questions about my selling piece for VIPs? No. Is this any valuable stuff, or is this like, yeah, blah, 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 I know all this stuff?
It's great.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so, sorry, Jen, what was that?
Hi.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering, you said you have 3 sale items, right?
Yep.
So is there always one item you spend $80 and you get a gift? Like, do you always have that kind of, or does it always change?
No, it always changes, but I really like that because anytime I do that at a spa, it always works. Like, I have this sheet at my spa, and it's like, if you spend $80 today, you'll get free shipping, you'll get 1 item at 40% off, and you'll get like the product of the month or whatever at a cheaper price. And then when you do that, everyone spends $80 or more, right? Because then the person that was going to buy like the eye makeup remover and a lipstick will turn their order into an $80 because they wanted to get the product of the month and something else at 40% off and free shipping, right? And it's mostly at a spa I'm doing free shipping anyways, but it makes it way better. So I think I might do that, because even with my reorders this month, it has turned a lot of my reorders into 2 items to a 3rd or 4th item to get 80 plus. So I think I'm going to do that now consistently. And that, I mean, you can really shop smart as a consultant, or, and get like the 70% off that we had. You can, really, you got a bunch of stuff out of there, or there's, we got that free, there's stuff that you can use. Or if you don't have stuff as a VIP or a new consultant, if to give away a free thing, once they shop, if you just do, as soon as you do $80, they will get 1 item at 30% off, or 1 item, that works too. It doesn't cost you anything, and it still has that incentive for them. So, okay. Lastly, goals. I'm such a goals person, because it's like, aim for nothing and you'll totally get there, right? So all my kind of years of learning, I remember when I was so young, like 25, and I was just, becoming a director the next year. I remember reading Ginger Heath's book, Positively You, and I wrote down some things in that book, and it was just, it had some blanks, and I wrote down, I would love to have an assistant one day, or, I'd love to be a director. I can't even remember, but looking back, all those things that I wrote down all came to pass, right? Now, is it magic? Like by writing it down, it all just, perfect? No, but it creates focus and intention, right? So having a goal is super important. So number 1 is just knowing what you want. And then secondly, writing it down. Or like we did at the retreat, Tracy, putting it on a dream board. Yeah, right? And having your dream board is so important. Or, you know, or looking at your goal all the time, right? And you hear about girls becoming directors and they're like, they had director by a certain date on their mirror and in their car and by their fridge. And it's just that constant looking at it. So writing down the goal, knowing the goal, writing it down, and then putting in a place where you see it all the time. So that is really, really important. And it can be anything, like your reorder goal, because that will pay for a bill or create a holiday fund, or becoming a director goal, or one recruit a month goal, or certain amount of spas per month, whatever it is, it's all good. It's just having it there. So and not everyone's brain works like that, but I haven't seen anybody who just goes, I just want to be successful with beauty control. I just want it to work for me. Like it's so, that is so vague that, like, there's no like, what does success mean to you? That's what you know, and how does that look like? And then what steps will you take to get there? That's what's important. And even if you have an organic or natural way of doing it or making it like your person, it's still important to know, what is it I want and what are the main steps to get there? And things like writing it down and having a space for your new consultants. I think things like, knowing what you want and why you want and having your dream board are really, really important. So, and then lastly, once you know your goals, you know where you want to be, you got to connect. So connect like this, connect on, like we have a group for our DIQs, the girls who want to become directors. We have other Zoom training calls that I do. On April the 6th, I was telling Jen and Janice, but Tracy, April the 6th, Chris Dutchlack and I are doing a call for everybody who wants more. So that will be at the same time, 6:30 Mountain Time on April the 6th. So just connecting in, or connecting in with your local sister consultants or your VIP team, doing like a VIP brunch every Saturday, not every Saturday, every first Saturday of the month, or lunch first Tuesday of the month, or whatever. Creating that connection with your VIP team and allowing them to feel a part of something, and they know the goals that you're moving towards as a VIP team and the volume you want this month and when you want to become a senior VIP team or whatever, right? So knowing those goals and communicating them to yourself, posting them, but also then to your team and your family, and saying, okay, this is how you can help me and cheer me on. And this is how we're going to celebrate when we do that, right? So okay, that really is kind of the things I want to talk about, is recruiting, how to care and lead for your VIP team, some selling pieces for VIPs, and then really the whole goals piece and where you want to go. So that is my VIP training for today, March the 23rd, 2016. Yay, Jen. Yay, Janice. Yay, Tracy. Thank you guys for being on. And I know there's lots of other people that will listen in, because this is an inconvenient time for a lot of people. But yeah, so any other questions or things that you want to talk about? Sweet. Well, everyone's got frozen there. But I want you to know, everyone froze, so I don't know if anyone said anything there. No, okay, perfect. Well, I want you to know I'm looking for 10 new directors this year. We have like about 4 or 5 on pace, and we have lots of the year left. So let me know if you are wanting to move towards director. And director isn't like the only place to be. VIP is a great place. Senior VIP, executive VIPs can be earning $800 commissions plus their sale, whatever, right? It's all good. So I am looking to build the VIP teams and building new directors. So, and then I'm looking also to help the directors and many more people build their reorder business. So kind of touched base on all those things. But I love this business. I love what it's done for my family, for my skin, for many, many other people. And yeah, thanks VIPs. Really appreciate you all. All right, take care. Bye guys. Bye.
Bye.